So the story goes is that, I made friends with this particular woman. And, at first, I thought she was hell attractive. I myself, I was single. So I was trying to get to know her initially at first. So me being the person that I am, the human being that I am, I respect other people's boundaries and wishes and their will, because each of us are designed with the freedom and independence of our own will. So going over to spending time with her is just simply as friendship, strictly friendship, hanging out, spending roughly 20 minutes to half an hour. And mind you, just to note, it was not her house, it's actually her parents' house. Just give me a grand tour around her parents' house, and it's hella nice. I mean, it's beautiful, it's grand. It's much like this one. Houses, materialism in general, it does not impress me, it does not faze me. I don't give a shit for it. I could care less, honestly, for it, because in the end, it's just shit. It's materialistic things, So, with that being said, uh, this person did not have a job, does not work. Come to find out, she's a severe alcoholic, and furthermore, blames her. Shifts the blame, the scapegoat of her PTSD and her trauma. And I myself, I struggle with depression, overthinking. I struggle with it all. Like you've seen it in my videos. You know what I feel. You know what I post. I post what I post because I'm an advocate for mental health, raising advocacy, awareness for depression, overthinking, PTSD, trauma, etc., etc. So after a couple of days, we lost contact or whatever. I ended up getting this brand new phone and this brand new number just to find out that, upon texting her, she didn't want me to text her anymore. For whatever reason. It's just weird. She's very narcissistic, entitled, and toxic, and spoiled as hell. She is a compulsive liar, alcoholic, and I don't fuck with that shit. You know what I mean? And especially somebody to sit there and throw somebody like a good-natured, good-hearted person like myself underneath the bus and try to make up some bullshit lies and trying to incite drama into your life. I'm not about that. Obviously, this person is delusional, deranged, and psychologically fucked up, to say the least. Narcissistic, entitled, and toxic as hell. You are fake as hell. You are an alcoholic. So, better off to keep my fucking name out your motherfucking mouth. Simply, you don't know nothing about me. You don't know anything about me whatsoever. And you to continue to trying to share locations with me, like trying to stalk me around. Here they're trying to stalk me on social media, and then you were so irrelevant that I honestly got, like, I totally forgot your name. You're more like an imposter. You're more like a poser because you collect a few cute little crystals here and there, and you call yourself an occultist. You call yourself a spiritualist when you're really not. You know nothing of the definition of the deeper interpretation and hidden meanings to be decoded of the word in itself. There's so much mysteries to be unveiled within the universe, and the universes within the parallel dimensional universes within yourself, the Sephiroth, the Tetragrammaton, the Shaman Farash within yourself, having explored a left-hand or right-hand paths towards the evolutionary progression of oneself. Because there is no religion higher than truth. I am calling you out. Don't fucking stalk me. Keep my name out your motherfucking mouth. Don't think about me. Don't be talking about me. Don't be doing nothing. Okay? I'm not afraid of shit. I'm not afraid of nobody. I'm from the hood. I'm from Alabama. Alright? When you yourself, straight from your mouth, you told me that you are very much brand new into spirituality. So you treat spiritualism as if it was something edgy, like it's trendy, like it's mainstream, like it's cool, like you're so hip. Okay? It's not meant to be hip. It's not meant to be trending or trendy, or okay? That's an insult. That's a fucking insult to spirituality, to true witch practitioners, to occultists like myself. I will go to my grave to understanding, to knowing well of myself fully for who I am and what I am. And God and the universe above me knows me. And my lodge brothers and sisters, they love me so much more than the vapid, jaded little existence that you live inside of, that you call reality. What you call reality is a world of isolation. It's a world that you yourself, you are pathetic. You are truly venomous to the core. But you don't know that. You don't realize that. You won't acknowledge that. At least I can acknowledge that as human beings, like, none of us are perfect by design. Like, all of us are sinners by design. But you take the icing on a cake. I've met a lot of people in my life. I've met a lot of toxic people in my life. I went through a lot of heartbreaks and tragedies and disappointments and deaths. You know, having lost my father 2 weeks ago. You don't know anything about loss. You don't know anything about trauma or PTSD. So stop playing. Stop bullshitting. You don't know me in my past or all I've been through in my life. You don't know what I've been through in the hood and the ghetto. You don't understand a fucking thing about me. So quit acting like, quit playing, quit being the soldier, quit acting like you are a soldier, which you ain't. Because I'm the soldier. I've been through it all. I've seen it. I've had ex-girlfriends of mine back out in Alabama who tried to stalk me in my old job, threatening my life, talking about this shit and that shit. When they couldn't muster it up. They couldn't do nothing. They just talk about shit, but they couldn't really do anything. You know? So, you know, I mean, this is one of the illustration examples of what I have to endure on a daily basis. I have to endure people that try to gaslight you, to shifting the blame onto you, to making you out to be the villain, to making you out to be a horrible, venomous human being, when I know myself more than anyone else, and all I know is that all that I do is to do right by everyone in my life. I treat everyone with respect, and all I do is work hard. You know, I grind every day of my life, constantly advancing through my degrees and having to become initiated within each degrees. And at the same time, I'm actually envisioning myself every day. I'm going out into the world, in my community, to making the world a better place. I'm making the world a better place every single day of my life. I'm making a contribution of positive differences to be that inspiration and influence onto the world, onto everybody around me, and everyone that I come across in my life, in the journey of my pathways of my spiritual evolution. I'm having to always change somebody else's life. And signing petitions every day of my life, raising advocacy and awareness. The very thing that toxic, drunk assholes like this worthless human being is sitting here trying to beef it out with me, while in the meantime she has done nothing, she will do nothing, and she will never do anything to change the world for the positive. So keep my name out your mouth. I'm working endlessly, tirelessly, every day of my life to changing the world every day of my life. That's my greatest passion. My lodge brothers and sisters, they all love me. They welcome me with open arms. And what about you? You've got nobody in your ringside. You got no friends, right? You know how long I've been friends with my best friend, my friends? 15 plus years. 15. Think about that. Well, allow that to reflect into your mind, okay? There are people that love and accept me unconditionally for who I am and what I am. And what I am is a not a perfect human being, but I'm a good, well-rounded human being with good characteristics, positive attributes, contributions towards the world and to myself. And who I am is an honest, good-natured person. So, honestly, in my life, I don't want to fight with the world. I have no intentions of having no beef or drama with anybody. I'm not interested in mind games. I'm not interested in fighting with the world. I live a peaceful life. All I do is work hard, do my best to be the best person possible that I envision within myself every day of my life. And I'm having to go out into the world to dream walk, to like walk upon the universe towards greater positive manifestations. And until I receive an apology from this said person, I will hate this person till the day I fucking die, because I'm not about disrespect. I'm not about people throwing shots and shade at me, or trying to put words in my mouth and trying to vilify me, because I will absolutely not stand for it. And I will not tolerate no disrespect from anybody in my life. And if you are in that much of a mental health crisis, I recommend that you seek out God. I recommend that you pray and manifest. Or even if you don't believe in God, you seek out therapy, you seek out some sort of professional help, or take time to disappear from everything. Take a vacation, have a deeper introspection, insight, and reflections within yourself internally, and ask yourself the deepest questions one could ever muster up to find. you know Focus on those questions that you resonate within your soul and your consciousness and your mind, and ponder how you can find ways to change yourself as a human being, because that's all that I do every day of my life. Is I put myself under this trance of meditation every day of my life, while I'm awake, while I'm asleep, everything, every reality in between, to focus on how to fundamentally build upon the foundational layers of how to build myself and how to become a better person every day of my life.